Thanks for tuning back in. This is Amir Dabulkar from Exploring Excel. This is video number 35, text function to show blank, referencing as blank. Okay, so in this sheet, I'm using text function to make the blank referencing show blank. This is sheet name text function. You can download this workbook from my Dropbox shared folder. The link is below the description. You can also find my other workbooks of the video tutorial. Now in this, I have some name of the students and I want to these are different sheet. For example, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, sheet 5. And I want the name of the different students. I will use a text function. Basically, I will show you what are the methods to make this like this referencing. Like if I add some another student like A, B, C, it automatically gets updated, but it show blank where there is no entry in the students. So how you to do these things? First thing, I will get rid of these formulas and I will just select the cells and I will first write equals to if. This is a very bit lengthy method. I don't know anybody follows this method, but mostly follow the second method which I am going to show you, done in the if null string. The first method is if len. So if len of this text is greater than equals to 1, then I want the value in the cell A5, else I want a blank null string. Control enter. It gives the perfect answer which I need. This is a bit lengthy formula. The second one I am going to use here is the most of the people uses the same formula to just populate all the things. So I will use the if. Without using the length thing, I will just select the cell which I want. If that equals to null string, then I need a null string. Else I need that value. Control enter. I get the same thing. Now I just plan to use the referencing feature in Excel. This is the third example using references. Now I will just populate with the references equals to I need in this contained in the cell, shift this. So again I get A5 is to A5 colon A5, and I will just make the first reference A5 fixed by pressing F4 key to lock the reference once and then pressing Control enter. I get to my perfect answer, but I get the zeros here. You can also do this by conditional formatting this, but I will use a text method. So how to use this text method? I will just type equals to text function, but before that I will just say the same thing which I have done in this number 3. I will just reference this, shift colon, then I will get again that name of the same cell. I will just make this cell range absolute. I will just make this reference as absolute by pressing F4 key to lock this reference. Then I will hard code it inside the text function. Now text converts a value to the text in the specific number formatting. Now there are two syntax, like first thing is a value and the second thing is the format text. I'm going to do the format text. Now I need a blank, so I will just make it a null string. Control enter. I will get my answer. This is a very small method to use. You can also do this. This is an expandable range. If I go down here, F2, I can see this is an A5 to A13. It is an expandable range. So if I click and drag up till the end, it will expand its range. So it's a cool feature, or we can directly reference it. This is what a cool feature I was talking about. Then the last thing is a text array formulas. You can do that the same thing with an array formulas. For example, I am deleting this equals to text function, you can just select this whole range of the sets. Then I'm just going to do format text as this. Now I'm just going to press it, Control Shift and enter. I get all desired values. You can just see F2. I get my formulas, Control Shift enter. I get my all arrays of formulas. You can do the same thing. For example, we'll just delete this, and you can do the same thing like equals to this, enter. Now I can also hardcode this inside a text function, text in the value format, double quotes. Let's see what the result we interpret. We interpret the same result. So it has collapsed the formulas into such a small bit of formulas rather than using a big if statement like this. If this tells, so I can just reduce my formula by just using the text function of A6 and null code. So thanks for watching. I have much video bunches, and thanks for tuning back in, and feel free to subscribe and watch more videos on exploring Excel. Have a great day.